drive. We're on your side, streaming on your favorite devices. WLBT First Alert Weather Plus. WLBT's First Alert Weather Team is committed to your safety with 6 hours of continuous team coverage.
This is a relentless storm, Dave.
We're fortunate we all made it out alive.
And our network of sky cams across the state alerting you to danger, bringing you live footage of tornadoes as they touch down in Wathau County.
Look at this, Chase. Guys, look at that.
This is ground zero almost. I mean, this is really hard to stomach, like I said.
We take our commitment to being on your side seriously, and together we're Mississippi Strong. Weekdays, stream First Alert Weather Plus.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us.
WLBT's First Alert Weather Team is keeping you up to date with the latest information. From your morning commute to your afternoon drive, we're on your side, streaming on your favorite devices. WLBT First Alert Weather Plus.
And good evening, everybody. Good afternoon, Wanda Johnson. And good to see you.
You too.
Gator and Freddie here on this Monday evening. Watching the showers moving from the east. Meteorologist Elise Ushman, Chief Meteorologist Dave Roberts here. Are you seeing downpours where you live? Because we're getting it looks like there's just a little bit of like a little sea breeze front almost pushing in from the east. I don't know if it's a sea breeze front, a true one, but it's certainly a little bit of a focal point of showers and storms that have banded together now. And they're caught up in that easterly breeze. So we got a lot of deep moisture that's been lying across the southeast for several days. We've got high pressure to the north, and high pressure is kind of steering everything from east to west across the area. So yeah, you're not imagining things. In the winter, a lot of things move from west to east, northwest to southeast, southwest to northeast when it gets really fun. And, today it's that easterly breeze. We call it a trade wind if you're closer to the beach or closer to the Gulf Coast of that's where you're going to be looking at a better chance for getting those trade breezes. But for now, we'll take it as some welcome rain. Now, it cools things off, but it also brings up that humidity. Makes it feel rather uncomfortable out there. Yeah. I think we're also getting aided by that little bit of that dash line, which to you is a dash line, but to us it's a trough of low pressure in the central Gulf. We don't expect it to develop into anything, but it's kind of sweeping northwestward. And, it's knocked the temperatures down in Hattiesburg and Macomb. It's only in the 70s in North Mississippi where they've been getting some rain. Jackson, 94, but I suspect that temperature is going to be dropping here very quickly.
Yeah, in the next, 20 minutes.
Yeah, there's some good rain moving through, and then there's some good stuff forming right now. Looks like across eastern Rankin County that's just about to move in. So there you go with that.
Hottest day of the year today.
I know, it felt it. It really did feel it.
I didn't go outside.
You can go outside?
I mean, I walked inside at
10,
11.
I think you did it right.
I walked inside at 11, and it was already 90 degrees then.
You're like,
very quickly, it was then 92 degrees, and then all of a sudden it was 96.
And so that 96 is the hottest day of the year so far. It felt like 107 out there, and 90 degrees or higher. It's 24 days so far this year, including today, that it has been at least 90 degrees. Now, that's not a huge number necessarily, but we've used up 1/3 of the days, so to speak. So I think it's potentially going to be a warm year if we've already used up 1/3 of the 90-degree days. And we just started summer Friday.
officially.
Yeah, official.
So 90-degree days. We've got more 90-degree days. Probably at least the next 50 will be 90-degree days or more. And we've got heat advisories because it feels hotter than the air temperature, between 105 to 110. These are your heat advisories for tomorrow. They continue. Those actually go through Wednesday. And that's going to be the story for us even into the weekend.
Yeah.
It's still going to feel close to the triple digits. Now, the actual temperature may not be as hot.
May not be 96
by the weekend, but it's still going to feel close to what it feels like out there today.
And tomorrow we have a high of what, 94?
I might pop that up.
I might pop it up to 95 or 96, depending on what I see around the area today. And, if we don't get the same amount of rain tomorrow, that could be a real problem. So we'll see. We're going to be in the mid 90s, though, easily tomorrow. The heat index is again going to be between 105 and 110. I measured it at 107 multiple times today. It wasn't just once. It actually was around lunchtime. And then it came back in the afternoon. So I feel like we're going to have a heat index close to 110 at times over the next few days.
Yeah. It's not just us. This is a heat bubble that really covers the whole eastern half of the country for the most part, just about. So, I was just looking up in Maine. They're going to be 95 degrees tomorrow too. So
and they don't have air conditioning.
You just can't beat the heat.
Yeah, they do not have air conditioning in Maine.
I know.
That's like a thing.
It's the same thing in Oregon. They don't have it either.
Only the rich people, if you will, in Maine would have the air conditioning, or they're just like, well, it doesn't get hot that often. But just think about this. It's June. And they're getting this kind of weather. We still got July and August. I went there to Maine. Last year was October. It's gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful there. I might go back again.
I'm going in August, and I hope it's not 95 degrees.
I might try to go all the way up to Canada this time.
You should.
I'm going to say about it.
So again, we got some showers right now. We'll have maybe a few showers tomorrow. I don't think it's going to be as widespread as what we had today.
Right.
There were some indications on our short range models that today was going to have this little band of showers and thunderstorms. So that actually panned out. But most indications for tomorrow have been that it will be very isolated to spotty in nature. And it looks like Wednesday is probably going to be more of the same.
Yep.
But again, this weekend is, I think, when we're going to get some more widespread rain. And that is going to cool temperatures off a little bit, but it's not necessarily going to be cool. It will be cooler. It'll actually be normal. Cooler, but normal, and a little bit rainy. So I have outdoor activities planned, but I'll have a backup plan just in case, or just be ready to take it inside and call it a day.
Got to get a backup plan. Got to do it.
Or an umbrella.
Low 90s for the weekend. I like what Ariel Smith said. She goes, I'm so ready for fall.
So relatable, Ariel.
I agree with you there. And I'm not a huge fan of fall. I do like when it gets cooler here in Mississippi because we do have like some weeks that stretch on and on forever that are really pretty. I just don't like things dying. It's a psychological thing. But in the spring, I don't like things blooming in it
because then the allergies are horrible.
Yeah. Hey, Brody Wesson from South Dakota.
Hello.
So I think he's on the other side of that front. So we don't like
Must
him.
be nice.
I don't like him if he's on the other side of that front right now.
Yeah, I don't either.
Calvin Randall. You have a weather question. You are in the right place, Calvin.
Speak your question,
and it's
Calvin.
free for the next 30 seconds to ask your question. Let's say hi to Sanders Rashida. Good evening to you. Mike Holbrook, proud to be a veteran today. Proud of you too, Mike, and all of our veterans. Thank you so much for your service. Jessica Dennis Thompson, how are you today? Good to see you, Jessica. And we already said hi to Wanda Johnson.
Sanders. Did we say hi to Sanders? Good evening.
Yeah, I just did. Sanders Rashida. I did. Well, we can keep saying hi to her. I mean,
I'll just say hi to everyone.
Say hi to everybody, or whatever. Or
Calvin, if you have a weather question, now is the time.
Yeah, today. Okay, hold on a second, Brody. Today's highs were 75. You better send that, and you know what? It needs to come FedEx. We can't wait.
Overnight it. Thank you.
All right, Calvin Randall. Why does the radar show rain sometimes, but it's actually not raining at the time? For the next 30 seconds. Okay. I don't know what that means. So why does the radar show rain sometimes, but it's actually not raining? Okay, well, if you're obviously not talking about today, But if you were talking about something we call virga, rain will show up on the radar because remember, the beam is in the sky. It's not on the ground. The beam is going up into the sky. So as you get under some of these clouds, you'll run into rain. But believe it or not, it's so warm at the surface or dry that as the rain falls, it evaporates back up into the cloud. So that's why you're going to see rain on the radar and you'll think, wow, this was really common in the winter when we actually have snow heading our way or very light rain. You'll be out there and looking at the radar and it's completely filled up. Well, the reason for that is because you have a lot of snow and it takes a long time for it to saturate the clouds and then start falling from the clouds. So you'll start seeing it right at that level in the clouds. And that's why a lot of times you won't see it. Marlon Anderson, it's scorching in Bentonia. Hey, Marlon, it's scorching everywhere.
Yeah.
Margie, say that for me. Harrelson, sorry. Good evening, y'all. And Charlene McDaniel. Fixing to storm in Gloucester, just north of Centerville. Yes, it is. Mitten Wilkinson County, if I'm not mistaken, have a severe thunderstorm warning right now for that. So Linda Carter's watching from Clinton. Thanks for the update, Dave. And the team are the best. You're right. The team is the best. I agree with you completely.
Truth.
We'll pull up the warnings for you real
Truth
quick on the
facts.
screen. Yeah, that storm is kind of moving northwestward now. If you hit the warning layer, was there a second ago? Maybe they dropped it. I don't know. Nope, it's still there.
Very small.
Teeny weeny.
It's just so small.
So we'll see what happens when it jumps into Franklin County if they're really going to keep it.
There you go. There's Gloucester.
There
Look
it
at
is.
Just for you, Charlene.
Hit that storm real quick if you can just put the L2 on it. There you go. Ooh, that's a juicy one.
Juicy.
That's making some noise for sure.
A lot of these are making some noise. It's still thundering a little bit here.
Yeah, we got some thunder outside the building. Yep. And then there's one right now near Monticello.
There's your little line.
Yep. If we can, maybe show the radar just real quick, just the level 2. You see the rain that's near Monticello, and then we've got the rain coming through Rankin County that's moving towards Jackson right now. Maybe it'll hold on or not.
We shall see.
So, hey, James Mart, thanks for checking in with us from Holmes County. Appreciate that. Valerie Smith, you're welcome. Can we go closer into the metro? I just want to show the rain that's going to possibly sweep across metro. We're starting to see some outflow boundaries. I don't know if you see that. When you see outflow boundaries, folks, that means the thunderstorms are kind of putting out a wake and it travels out away from the storm. What's happening is it's dropping the rain, maybe hail, cold air, hits the surface, boom, starts spreading out, and then it forms a line. On that line, believe it or not, you're going to have bugs, maybe a little debris, but bugs, birds, and as it starts traveling out, the wind starts basically causing other storms to form in its wake. So it's like a belly flop, so to speak. That's how I kind of liken it to. But there's some good rain right now over North Jackson. I see it over by the Eastover community. And look at that heavy rain headed for Pearl. That's going to be some nice rain moving in as well. So you could see some heavy showers over Brandon, and that's moving westward. So Charlie McDaniel, we can see the bad cloud from Centerville headed to Gloucester. Yep, absolutely. Valerie Smith in Louisville, good to see you this evening. Hope you're doing well. So you're probably going to get some rain showers, folks, and you're probably going to see a few more tomorrow and then maybe even more this coming weekend because we're in this very summertime weather pattern now, and it's living up to its reputation for sure with these big downpours that are popping up.
It's true.
Yeah. Anything else you got?
No.
Okay. Well,
I think that covers it.
Elise is gone for tonight. I'm sorry. Freddie is.
Yeah.
And I'll be on WLBT News at 10. Looking forward to seeing you then. I'm going to keep tracking these showers for you a little bit in the Weather Center. I might do a push alert just to let you know what's going on, keep you all posted. But in the meantime, I hope you all stay safe. You have a great rest of your evening. I will be looking for you on WLBT News at 10, and look forward to seeing you again tomorrow as well. You all be safe. I hope you get some rain at your house and not any of the nasty weather that comes along with it. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.